So for this, I'll do a little bit of brown, some yellow and white maybe. Let's see. Those two out. So I'll do just like a drop of brown because it's mainly like a yellow. I'm gonna do a fairly decent amount of yellow. And we'll grab some white as well. What? Come on. Okay. Notice I only made a little bit. I might need some more. I guess I can open this up. Hey, what's up, man? I already told you happy birthday on your birthday, but now it's happy belated birthday, my guy. Hey, appreciate it, man. What is going on? Well, we're trying to work on this doggone, picture. Show chat. Okay. For some reason, it wasn't showing the chat at first. Okay. What you got going on today, man? What fragrance you rocking? As a matter of fact, I don't think I got a fragrance on at all while I'm over here talking. So I just gotta tap it. Hold on, I'm always trying to. Sensual obsessions. What's going on? What's going on, Kev? All messages are visible. Okay. What is going on, man? What you got going on, Kev? So today, I'm gonna be wearing Cool Water Oceanic Edition. Just posted a couple of shorts, what I found at Burlington today. So what my girl bought for me for an early Christmas gift. Or should I say, okay. What you paint today? So I'm still working on like layering all this out, trying to get the colors laid out for this. It's difficult, but we getting there. So far, I'm able to get some more designs going or some more of the colors going on this like this train here, this trolley. I think the angle that I got it at is kind of not showing it the best. There we go. And so, trying to work on that. Right now I'm trying to mix up some colors. He said it looks hard. Oh yeah. So right now I'm trying to mix up some colors and get that sort of tan color around that train. Let's try this one. should have made some water, but I didn't. We'll mix that up. And hopefully that brown and white can give us what we are looking for. Nope. Not quite right. It's a little happy tree. Yeah, they got this tree on the side here, so I'm kind of layering the tree in just a little bit. I'll come in with a little bit more yellow later on to brighten it up. We're gonna add a little bit more brown to it. To a little mix that we got. It seems like I'm so rusty at this, but I think the more and more I do it, the better off I'll be. Come on here, come on live a lot more, chat with you guys a lot more, and work on my painting skills again. Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. That's kind of close to what I'm looking for. Yeah, Bob Ross, man, that was the dude, man. That was the dude. All right, so what I'm gonna do? Let's try to come across the top here. Come back the other way. Try to get that sort of, it's almost like a caramel orange, grayish color around that train. And there's going to be like a nice little shadow right above it, so that'll be good to get that outlined. It just gives it more detail. It'll come down to about right here, and we'll come straight across. I love the fact that the color is taken pretty well. Bob Ross was from Florida. Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know that. Keith, I was just watching him probably last year. He was on channel Free TV, so I would just leave it on. That's what's up, man. Said Bob Ross was my guy. Looks hard. All right, let's mix this up a little bit more. I think I want to start trying to work with oil paints a little bit more as well. It's like acrylics, they dry so fast. They don't really give me that much time to work. Okay. I really like the way that color turned out. That's really close to what it is on there. He said, I'd screw this up so bad. I'm wearing, Leo, is it Malachi? Moroccan blue by Lattafa. Very good, nice. Yeah, I got that, so how does that one smell? Like, what does that one come off like? Right now I'm rocking that Cool Water Oceanic Edition or Oceanic Edition. I think that's how you pronounce it. So now I'll come in and create three little windows. So probably one here and then one here. That'll give me 3 windows. come down about right here. That's one, and then another one about here. Perfect. Just line that back up. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now under this, it has a little ribbon that comes around like that. It will come here to about here. So let's try and map that out. It's roughly around the same color and everything, so let's see. I'm just kidding, I don't get into college football. Oh, he's talking about football. On the road talk. He said go Oklahoma. Waiting on Alabama-Oklahoma game at 8. The Angels is what would be hard. Oh, the angles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the angles is rough. I'm still struggling with doing angles and getting perspective correct. Let's see here. Man, I hope I don't mess this up. I had to hold my breath on that one. Whew. Okay, I still need to set it up right. Okay, that ain't bad. So if you look on the front, you will see like that little ribbon right there. That ain't too bad right there. I ain't too upset about that. And so what I will basically do later is like maybe add just a little bit, because it's like got the little ribbon, so I'll need to kind of darken the back part of that ribbon, so it could show like, you know, that is coming from that part. So let me see. I think I'm basically done with the gold up top, and I just need to finish the little ribbon part. So I'll grab a little bit of red maybe, and that'll help darken it up a little bit. And we don't need a lot of it at all. Let's see what y'all talking about. We're gonna get off here. I'm getting hungry, need to eat, but hope you have a great day. Nice talking with both of you. Hey man, take it easy, Kev. I appreciate you dropping in, man. So this is the little bit of red that I'm gonna add to it. Just a small drop, just to give it a different shade from the front part of that ribbon. And that'll help sort of darken it up just a little bit without changing it way too much. And that should be good right there. So up under here, I'll be coming down somewhat like that. Let's see. Something like that. kinda sorta like that. Let me see. Yeah, just a little bit more red to it. Try to. Okay. And then go back and lay that top part of that ribbon. Said be easy, Kev. Most definitely. And let's see. I'll make it just a little thicker. Not that much. Okay. And then from there, see if I can drag this back out. So it does kind of like this little loop, so it kind of comes up and back. So let's try it. Okay. Okay. It's getting there. That ribbon look a little skinny in comparison to the one on the picture. Says citrusy, a bit creamy, smooth, has some woods and sandalwood, patchouli and some spices, dry down, fresh and bright. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, the one I got on is pretty straightforward, like ain't nothing super fancy happening. All right, so I'm gonna try and get some of these black colors going. So the windows have like a blackish, almost purplish tint. Probably can't see that well on here. But kind of like this blackish, purplish looking tint going on with the windows. So we'll get some black. A little bit of white and some red. And maybe blue. Well, I think I just found a purple. I think I got a purple in here. And I don't think I've used it before, so it'll be my first time. Got some purple here. This is Ultramarine Violet from Golden. See how that works. I just need a pinch, like literally a pinch. Not a whole lot, because the windows are majority black, but the front one got like got a little tint to it. So what I'll actually do is first come in with a little layer and just hit that with black. And then we can come through later on and change it up how we need to. Let me stand up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Just getting that dark color down first. Then I can come in and add in like those little small detail colors to showcase the background, showcase a little bit of the passengers, tint of the window, stuff like that. Not bad. Coming along. Last one here. Okay. That ain't looking bad. So like I said, that front window had like just this tiny bit of purplish tint to it. Just barely. Take that right on the front here. And you just barely come across with some of that grayish purple and white mixture that we got. And it's barely probably even picking up on camera, but that's what we're adding to it. just a little bit more black around this area here. Let's see. Grab some more black. And we're gonna darken this area right here where the passengers will be kind of hanging around at. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hit that like button. Like the content, hit that subscribe button. We got all types of content. Just wanting to darken up this area here because this is where the passengers hang out at. And it's going to be like a little bit of a darker shade to this spot. So I just wanted to darken it some more. And then while I'm up here, I'm going to add a little bit more black around this top portion. I'm standing up here. I was meaning to do it the other day, but it slipped my mind. Not bad. That looks good, yo. I ain't too angry about that. That's a good looking train. That's a good looking train. Even if the rest of the city don't look right, at least the train look good. Now we have this little front portion right here in front of the train. That little lip down there that sits right above the street. So that is more of like a grayish, it's more like a really light grayish with like a pinch of yellow. So what I got here, I got a decent amount of white. I'll go ahead and start mixing on this side over here, and I'll grab just a tinge of this yellow mixture we had from earlier and include that in there. Mix that in some more. That's about perfect. Actually, a little bit more white on it now that I look at it. Just a pinch of that red. Okay, let's try that out. So it looked like it comes about down about right there and to about here. And it comes down a little bit. Let me pull my chair up. Don't want to get that wrong. But it's about right here. Here is where that comes together. My neighbor's playing music and it's super loud. as always.
Training to be the best. To be the king of the tailgate.
Let's get a little bit more
Don't
white.
worry, Shaq. The general gives you a brick to keep you covered. Whether it's on your car insurance or a brick from your car acting up. My leg! I want it out of here. Let me out of my misery! He's just acting funny.
I see the light. Tell my children I love them.
Hey, we got you covered, Bumblebee. I hope he runs out of gas soon. For a great low rate, go with the general.
Okay, so that kind of has that. That has more shadows kind of laying around it, so we can come in with some of that. Want to make sure it's good and solid and straight so far as the brush direction. Clean up my brush a little bit. Like I said, there's a lot of black and shadows around it. So right above it, come in just like so. Right underneath it. Okay, so this comes out a little bit. And it's like this whole shadow area below the train. Okay, that's not bad. That ain't bad. It's weird looking at it on like video, and so you get to kind of see a little bit of a perspective of it that is a little different from looking right at it and sitting right in front of it. Get to see it the way you guys would see it. Now here, some of the passengers. So what I wouldn't mind working on is painting this passenger here that's sitting in the window. So you will need a little bit of that coloring here. Some like almost like that purplish. I could probably use a smaller brush too. Let's see. So we're going to get a smaller brush and we'll do maybe this one. I need like a purplish gray. For this guy's suit. So we'll go a dab of gray here. We'll grab some of that purple. Tinge of that. That's close to about what we need. I just want to make it just a pinch darker. There we go. I think that's perfect. We won't need a lot of it. I just need to paint in that character's suit in this window. So we'll come with it about and luckily you don't have to get super perfect with that detail on that. Just kind of create just some basic shapes and some tones to kind of insinuate that there's a person there. Wipe my brush here. Now let's try and get a little bit of a flush tone. So I got a little bit of white and red, so let's see here. Just a pinch of red. Grab some white. And I had a little bit of yellow over here. add some of that back to it. Perfect, perfect. So right up here is kind of what we got going here. A little bit of a flesh tone. And we will add just a little bit more red to it. Perfect, that's perfect. So we'll come up about and then he has a hat on. So we'll clean our brush again. And we'll grab some almost just white and yellow. Let's see. I had some yellow up here earlier. I don't know what I did with it. Here we go. Just a pinch of it because I don't need a lot. So we'll take majority of that white there, pinch of that yellow, and that'll be the color for our hat. Let's see here. I don't need a whole lot of detail for that. Just need to see the suggestive colors for whatever we're trying to convey. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I could immediately come right under it with that band for the hat. That'll work. That will work. Now he has like a white dress shirt on up under the suit, so let's go ahead and try to give him the appearance of a dress shirt. Again, the details on that doesn't have to be super perfect. Just show up around here. Perfect. That's a dress shirt right there. If I ever did see one. Now, we still have that flesh tone on here. So what I can do is add just a little bit more red to that side and try and make somewhat of a shadow, or the suggestions of a shadow on his face. Just a pinch of black, not a whole lot. Get a little bit of water to loosen it up some. Let's see. Actually, the tones on that need to be a little darker. Just a little bit of appearance of shadow. And a lot of those details you guys can't see from where you're at, so I have to probably pull it closer to show you guys. Let's see. But yeah, that's kind of. So we got us a passenger in there. It's coming along. Then I'll have a few other passengers kind of hanging out the side here. So yeah, man, not too bad. Appreciate you guys dropping by. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon. Peace.